Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Painting Those Piggies along with Millie here, who's trying to get my attention as always. Today I am back for another round of weekly manis. This round is going to be part of this week, which it is Thursday, so we haven't made it all the way to the end of the week, but it will also be last week, so it's kind of like a week and a half of weekly manis, but still better than a month, which was what I did last time. So we are like hot as heck here right now. It feels like summer even though it's not technically summer yet. It's like 90 degrees today and the humidity is like sky high. So I have been wearing pretty much summer colors exclusively. For some reason this year I'm really into brights where I haven't been like in the past couple of years, but I really want to like get a couple of neon polishes because that's just what I'm feeling recently. So let's get right into the manis. So starting off, I did some nail art. This one is from May 26th, which I don't really remember what day that is specifically, day of the week. I think it was like the middle of the week, like 2 weeks ago, but I did some nail art and I was really happy with it. I just needed a dotting tool to do these really easy flowers, but I really liked it. I also used 3 project polishes with it. The base of it is Essie's Blossom Dandy. I love this polish. It's like an aqua, kind of minty blue. And then I used 2 of the purples from my project polish, which I am still working on using up my project polishes. It's just been slow going, but I think I'm actually going to film an update after this, or maybe in the next day or 2 once I pick new polishes. So I did use 2 purples from my project polish. The first one is Zoya's Lael, which has been such a hard polish to get through. It's just not my kind of color. It's like a deep plummy purple. And then the other one is actually the first full size in my project polish, and this one is a long time love for me. This one is Maybelline's Lust for Lilac. I believe it was from kind of like a Brights collection from a few years ago, but I really love this polish, but it's just getting old at this point. But I used those 2 purples in combination with this aqua blue, and I really loved the combination of the flowers. Next up is a polish that my Instagram tells me is from May 30th. Again, I don't really remember what day that was. I know we were like knee deep in garage sale stuff because I wore this and it chipped off horribly, but I just love the color so much. This is China Glaze highlight of my summer. This is like a neon pastel mint. It is so bright. It is so gorgeous. It goes hand in hand with Too Yacht to Handle, which is like the aqua kind of teal blue version of this like neon formula. I just love this so much for the summer especially. It is a little bit of a pain to work with. You need 3 coats. It chips easily. I was wearing it a day that we were prepping like nightly garage sale things for the weekend, and like half my nails chipped off, but it's such a gorgeous color that I don't mind that it's kind of finicky. So that again is China Glaze highlight of my summer. Next up is a combo that I wore actually before China Glaze highlight of my summer. So this was like probably in the middle, like Wednesday of last week. So I started with a base of one of my project polishes. This is Inc Devonshire Row. I love this purple polish. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's similar to the purple from the OPI New Orleans collection, but still really love it. And really the star of the show, I did some glitters. I found this trio of polishes from Target. They're doing like their Mickey Mouse like collection right now. And I went 2 weeks ago to really see what they had. I ended up getting a shirt, and then there was a trio of polishes. There's also a white and a red in this trio, but this one has Mickey shaped silver glitters in it, and I was like, I need the trio just for this. I really did. So I ended up just kind of fishing out these glitters, which there's a lot of base to this polish and not as many glitters to the base ratio, so it was hard to dig these glitters out, but I put 2 on each hand on my ring and my middle finger, and I loved it so much. These glitters are a little bit wide and I have like very narrow nails, so they kind of stuck up off the nail, but I loved it so much that I don't regret anything. I don't regret buying it. I love it so much. It doesn't have the name, but it is from the Target Mickey collection. So there's just what the bottle looks like. They've all got the striped tops, I believe. Next up is a polish that I wore on Monday after I had shortened and like filed my nails to be, well, they were nubs at that point. But so this polish I wore on Monday after I had like tried to square my nails off. They were super short, like as short as they can be, but I'm letting them grow out so I can reshape them into the squares I like. This one I had never worn. It is from the Hawaii collection. This is OPI's Aloha from OPI. I regret not buying that entire collection because I was born in Hawaii. Originally I was going to buy that entire collection, but I never did. But I end up picking up the colors when I see them. This one was one I picked up like the beginning of this year, like when it was really cold out. But the color on this is just stunning. It's kind of hard to describe. Obviously it's a red, but it's almost like a dark coral. It's very warm toned and very vibrant, which I really like that about it. The formula was good. It's not as great as it could have been. It kind of needed 3 coats on some nails, which is a little bit disappointing, but I really, really liked it for the color. So that again is OPI's Aloha from OPI. So in an attempt to use up some project polishes, I tried to do some nail art for Tuesday. I ended up like not even taking swatch photos of it in my light box because of how unimpressed I was with myself. But I started off with freehand stripes and then they were kind of wonky, so I turned it into a plaid, which I don't know how to do a plaid. I just thought I would try it. So that was like my first attempt at like freehand plaid. It didn't come out well. I ended up taking it off because one of my nails ended up looking like a window on a house instead of plaid. But I kept this base of Aloha from OPI, and I did use 2 of my project polishes. I used the 2 blues that I have. The first darker blue is OPI Suzi and the 7 Dusseldorfs, and the other one is Essie's Blossom Dandy. Like I said, I took it off. I didn't actually wear it on Tuesday, but I figured I'd show it to you anyways. Next up is what I wore on Wednesday. I actually did really well. I've been wanting to paint my nails every day, and so every day this week I think I've had polish on. This one is one of my all-time favorite pinks. I mentioned that on Instagram. You can't get it anymore. It was limited edition, but if you ever see it somewhere like in a D-stash, definitely pick it up. It's a stunning color. This is L'Oreal's Acid Watermelon. I don't remember what the collection was called. I just saw it at my Walgreens and picked up the pink and the purple because they were like really bright, like almost neons, but like they're not really pastels. So it's hard to call them pastel neons, but they're very bright. So Acid Watermelon is the bright pink. The formula is terrible. I have to warn you, it is awful. In my swatches, I use 3 coats. The formula is bad, so it's not like 3 easy coats. It's like 3 coats where you're trying to cover up the streakiness of it, but I still always love this color, and I wish I hadn't been like shaking it while I was talking because I would have shown you my line on this. It's like below the L, so it's right about here. So that just shows you how much I really love this polish because I have hundreds of polishes, and any ones that have like even that much amount of use in them obviously are very well loved. So that again is L'Oreal's Acid Watermelon. So to finish off, I have what is on my nails right now. My nails are super dry, but I will just show you what is on my nails in all its glittery goodness. I really wanted to use this polish, and I just threw it on top of L'Oreal's Acid Watermelon because I already had a base down of it. And so this one is from IScream Nails, and this is called Pink Limousine. It actually looks a lot different on the nails than it does in the bottle. So I actually thought it was going to be like a tinted pink base, but that is not the case when I figured out when I applied it. So this is actually a clear base, and it has silver hollow glitters in it, and it has hot pink glitters in it. So my swatch photos don't really show like how hot pink the glitters are. It kind of just looks like pink glitter all over the nails, but this is actually a combination of 2 different glitters and not like a tinted pink base, which is what I thought it was. But I think that way I actually like it more on the nails. So So that is just one coat of Pink Limousine. It had a great formula, easy to manipulate. So that is obviously what I've got on my nails today, which I am loving. That is everything for weekly manis. It was kind of like a week and a half to 2 weeks, which is still better. I do plan on filming a weekly manis next week, probably next Friday, so that will be back to like regular scheduled weekly manis. We've finally gotten through like the craziness of spring, like planting everything in our yard, trips, traveling, bridal stuff, like all sorts of stuff. So hopefully the next few weeks will be calmer than they have been, which is good because we need a break at this point. So if you want to tell me something especially good that you wore on your nails in the past 2 weeks, I always love to know so I can Google them, put them on my wish list. So thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.